this series, we're going to give you a taste of the 7 coolest tourist destinations in 2014. These places are listed by travel industry leaders in an article in Financial Times. We will be visiting places like spicy Iran, mysterious Patagonia and colorful Japan. But let's start at the bottom of the list. Number 7. Södermalm, Stockholm.
Hello! Welcome to this week's episode. Today we are at the heart of Södermalm, Magnus Ladulåsgatan. We're going to have a closer look at the fantastic architecture.
Södermalm is known for its very picturesque buildings and its cozy and narrow streets. Magnus Ladulåsgatan is a great example of that.
At this particular part of Södermalm, you have a great mix of culture. You can eat Japanese or you can eat Lebanese if you want. And as you can see around me, it's colorful with life and people just doing their everyday work. So this is one of the greatest things about Södermalm. You have great views and you're always near water. This is also called the gateway to Stockholm. This right here is a retirement home. Imagine spending your life's last days looking out on this beautiful view. Just on the other side of the rails, we have the fantastic London, one of Stockholm's great lungs. Here you can have a stroll or an ice cream or just a picnic in the summer.
The people of Södermalm is renowned for their sense of fashion, and they are somewhat known as the New Yorkers of Scandinavia. Wherever you go, you can see fascinating people with remarkable outfits.
When visiting Södermalm, you can't miss out on the great shopping experience. This store right here has a great reputation of keeping up with the latest trends. Slussen was built in the 1950s, and it's a place with a lot of history. A lot of Södermalmers love it. Sadly, it's going to get torn down and be replaced with a new Sluss. Over there, you have Old Town, and it's filled with pickpocketers and tourists. Do not go there. This here is Koningsborg, a very famous nightclub here at Slussen, and it's very, very popular. The tunnel here is usually filled with people Friday and Saturday nights. We're thinking of going here tonight. The tunnel systems here at Slussen is popular for extreme people doing parkour. Parkour is for urban exploring. It's people running around and jumping from building to building. I might try some myself, actually. Södermalm is not only great food, shopping and beer. It's also a place where people live. Right here in this fantastic neighborhood, the ordinary family makes its days living. Here you can hear children laughing and dogs barking and everyone's playing.
We've been looking at some beautiful buildings, done some shopping and felt the wings of history. Now I would like to hear what the local Södermalmers has to say about their great island.
Maybe it's because of all the nice old buildings and all the cultural stuff here, music and theater.
The Madrid of Stockholm or Madrid of Sweden. So.
It's a mix between it's modern, but it's still like it has the old urban.
Because it's like an old town.
I guess it becomes a very nice city and part of a very nice Stockholm, so it's nice to be a tourist in here.
It's pretty open.
Ja, att det är mysig miljö och massor med restauranger och...
Good question.
Modern.
Booze.
Jello.
Ja, fin miljö.
Hipsters.
Hipsters.
Hipsters. Hipsters.
Really nice. Kungsträdgården.
Carmen or Kellys or Söderkällan.
Noodlehouse.
Kind of yellow buildings. I guess
Garlic.
I would say, what's it called? Behind just under the bridge, the gay club.
Collingsborg.
Yeah, exactly. I love that place.
After all those great suggestions, I had the urge of testing some of them out. So I had a walk down around Medborgarplatsen, or Medis as the locals call it, in search for a bar to have one of those famous Södermalm beers. Södermalm is truly one of the nicest places on this planet. I'm going back to England filled with colourful impressions and loads of inspiration. Next week we're going to Zimbabwe for some safari experience and dogfighting. Don't miss that.
That beer was amazing. Now I'm ready to hit the nightclubs, but you guys won't follow me there. See you next week.